Hey, I guess it's been a while. I think it was in November, the last video I made. Sorry, been kind of busy lately. Today what we're gonna make is a gluten-free, let's see, cinnamon roll coffee cake. What we're going to need is 3 cups of flour, which we always use the Pamela's flour. I'll show you once we start putting everything together. A 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of sugar, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1.5 cups milk. You do need a little bit more than that. Last time I made this, I think I added a little bit more. 2 eggs, and 2 tablespoons of vanilla. After you mix all of that together, then you add 1/2 cup of melted butter, not softened butter, melted butter. So that's for the cake. After we make the cake, then we will make the topping, and I'll let you know what we use for that. Just give me 1 second here. Okay, so this is the flour we always use, the Pamela's. We get it at the, what is it called? The Vitamin Cottage. We live in Colorado, so that's about the only thing that we have in our little town. Then sugar, eggs, milk, the cinnamon for topping, the baking powder, and the salt. And we're going to mix it all together in this bowl. Mix all the dry first, of course, and then add the wet. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so here's a view of what I'm doing. So I don't have a cameraman today. She's busy sitting on the floor wrapped in a blanket, freezing. So I put the 3 cups of flour in here. We're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I don't have no little tiny measuring spoons, so just eyeball it, which works pretty good. 1 cup of sugar. Just use regular white sugar. Oh my goodness, I don't know what the dogs are doing out there. Getting into everything probably. 4 teaspoons of baking powder. So a teaspoon, just use a regular teaspoon. Oh, I forgot to get the vanilla out. 3, 4. Seems like a lot, but I've made it before and it came out great. So, let's see here. Oh, I could reach the vanilla from the side. Vanilla, eggs, and milk. Okay, let's mix this together. Just real quick. All the dry ingredients. Okay. Whew. So we're gonna mix in the milk, eggs, and vanilla. So, 1.5 cups of milk. Oh, making a mess. 1. There's a half. I don't know what the dogs are doing out there. 2 eggs, 2 large eggs, which I don't know if you call these large, but I guess. I hear the cat screaming. The puppy is eating the kitty. The puppy is smaller than the kitty.
y'all doing?
I haven't made a video for a while, and I am currently 15 weeks pregnant. Tomorrow I'll be 16 weeks pregnant. I had absolutely no energy at all the first like 10 weeks. So I just got my energy back. Let's see. As you can see, it's like a big old ball here.
I'm done with the cookie.
This is Isabel going to fight with the dogs.
It's annoying.
2 teaspoons of
Go
vanilla.
away.
Out! Get out of my kitchen. I just have some baker's vanilla. I don't really measure it. I mean, it's vanilla. It couldn't hurt. Okay, and we're gonna mix this all together. Maybe we should get a mixer out for this. I have Isabel's strong muscles to do it for me. Alrighty. Half a cup of butter. Mix it all in. 1 second. Okay, here's our cake batter. And now we're gonna make the topping. What I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna pour it in the pan so it can set for a few minutes. And then I'm gonna make the topping. The topping calls for 1 cup of butter, soft, 1 cup of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour to thicken it up, and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so here we go with the topping. I put the 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of brown sugar, cinnamon. Just stir this up pretty good. Then we gotta add 2 tablespoons of flour just to thicken it up a little bit. Again, I'll be using the Pamela's Artesian Flour brand. Just because we've never had any problems with this flour. I do have these ugly little spoon things. Let's whisk this. Cake batter is just sitting in the pan, but I like cake batter, like Isabel said, it's like a bread. It is a cinnamon roll, so it's more like bread. It's pretty thick and kind of hard to spread in the pan. And we'll just put this on top. And I think I'll use this to spread it through, because last time I used the butter knife and it didn't come out just how I wanted it. So now just dollop this on top.
Dollop.
Yes, dollop. Smells teasing me. Juan, what are you doing in there? Mr. Juan. It doesn't blend very well. Don't know why. But it still comes out delicious. And we preheated our oven to 350. Sorry, I cannot even think, man. Pregnancy brain, I swear. gonna cook it for, it says 20 to 25 minutes. And then we have to make the icing for it. It's really simple. So I just spread this up. I'm gonna run the knife through one more time. Alright. Alright, now we're gonna put it in the oven. And when it's done, we'll make the glaze. Can you see this? There's the cinnamon on the top. Alright, we'll be back in about 25 minutes. Okay, so here it is. We just took it out of the oven. It's super delicious. My daughter was teasing me because I'm like, oh yeah. See all the cinnamon on the top, and it's mixed in with the cake part. Well, cinnamon roll. That's what it is. Cinnamon roll coffee cake. So, yeah. And I'm just going to let it cool off for a little bit. And then I'm going to make the icing, which is really simple. 1.5 cups powdered sugar, 3 tablespoons milk, and a little bit of vanilla. I might add some cinnamon to that. Just give it more cinnamon flavor because I love cinnamon. Okay, so now we make the icing. We need 1.5 cups powdered sugar. We got one. That's about another half. Okay, and we need 3 tablespoons milk, 1 tablespoon vanilla. Teaspoon of vanilla. Milk. Nate's over here chilling with his mom, waiting for this to be done so he can eat it. And we're just gonna whisk this together really quick. I think I'm going to add some cinnamon to this like I said before, but not too much. I make a really killer pumpkin bread and I put cinnamon icing on it instead of just regular icing. It's delicious, so let's do that. It doesn't come out with too much icing, it's just enough to cover this area. This, let's see, there's our icing. It's delicious, and we're just gonna pour it all over this.
That looks good.
Remember last time I made this, right? It was really good. Pregnancy problems here, I swear. Gonna make all this good stuff. And there we go. Voila. There is our cinnamon roll coffee cake. And we'll just let this sit for a little while we make our spaghetti for dinner, and then we're gonna eat. Let's see, where's Nate? Let's get short like Nate. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy our videos. I will try to make more now that I have more energy. The little monster is not stealing all my energy now. Do you have anything to say?
Bye.
Bye.